I think it's so critical to get the youth perspective on AI because our generation is the most hyper-connected yet. We are most intimately aware of any generation of the impacts that technology can have on our lives, both positive and negative. So it's so critical that we are making responsible decisions today to really shape the future that our generation is going to inherit tomorrow.
Mozilla is honoring 25 people who are shaping the future of the internet. Here are their stories.
My name is Sneha Revanur, and I am the founder and president of Encode Justice. We are the world's first and largest army of young people fighting for human-centered artificial intelligence. We work in legislative advocacy, public awareness, and research to really help reshape our generation's collective AI future. So I founded Encode Justice when I was 15 years old in response to a ballot measure in my home state of California that was attempting to enshrine the use of algorithms in place of the already flawed system of cash bail. I'd come across an investigation that had uncovered pretty staggering rates of racial bias in similar software, and I was able to recognize that if those algorithms were expanded within California, it could potentially augur the rise of an even more biased, less transparent system of criminal justice. And so I began to mobilize my peers by taking action through calling voters, creating informational content, hosting events, and through our collective efforts, we were able to defeat the measure by around a 13% margin. At that point, I realized that this was an issue that transcended California, and when it comes to artificial intelligence, there are risks and challenges across every zone of public life, and I think it's critical now more than ever that there is broad public participation in addressing and taking these challenges head on. Encode Justice has grown into something much larger than I ever could have possibly conceived of. We have a chapter network that allows youth to take action on the ground in their own communities. We've been able to reach more than 20,000 high school and college students through our workshop program, which brings discussions about the implications of artificial intelligence directly to classrooms. We've been able to contribute to federal advocacy initiatives around AI regulation here in the US and also internationally. And so I think that it's been incredible to really spark conversations about AI in classrooms, at dinner tables, and beyond. I am also a full-time college student. All of our members are either in high school or college, and so it definitely is difficult to navigate juggling other jobs and family responsibilities on top of the work that we're doing with the organization. My advocacy is grounded not in doom and anxiety around the future of AI, but in a whole lot of hope and optimism because I've seen firsthand what AI and technology have to offer. And I think that for me, it means being able to develop technology that fundamentally centers community input and that really stresses the ideal of democratic participation. Once we're able to realize that vision, we'll really see a world in which technology is able to act as an ally, not an oppressor. And I'm energized by the prospect of living in that world, and I remain confident that technology can be so powerful and transformative for humanity.